he loves singing with his heart out and exploring new destinations. Toastmaster Dinesh, jumping to the conclusions, Toastmaster Dinesh.
बेसबब बात बढ़ाने की जरूरत क्या है, बेसबब बात बढ़ाने की जरूरत क्या है, हम खफा कब थे मनाने की जरूरत क्या है, बेसबब बात बढ़ाने की जरूरत क्या है. The lover says to his love, darling, you think I am disappointed with you, but I am not. You don't need to console me, as in the process of fixing things, you are ruining them. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, this is how jumping to conclusions work. It is a situation in which you reach a conclusion without having sufficient information or facts to justify it. Jumping to conclusions is often abbreviated as JTC. JTC also has negative consequences for ourselves and others. For ourselves, it can cause anxiety, frustration, or anger, and when we make assumptions about someone's intentions, we run the risk of misinterpreting their behavior, leading to conflicts. Jumping to conclusions has three specific subtypes. First one is mind reading, where a person may assume what someone else is thinking or feeling without having sufficient information or without having sufficient information. Let's suppose Neeraj is thinking about something instead of listening to me. I might erroneously conclude I am so boring that I am unable to engage my audience. However, the real problem can be much different. Probably his girlfriend asked him to buy her an iPhone today. That's why he is thinking to sell one of his kidneys. Second subtype is fortune telling, where a person may predict the outcome of something will be negative without having sufficient information or based on past experiences. For example, there is no point starting a diet because I'll just break it. Third is labeling. Labeling occurs when someone applies a general negative label to themselves or to someone else without having sufficient information or based on a single incident. Let's try to understand it. A person asked his wife, darling, do you know the meaning of fight? It means without information, fighting every time. His wife replied, no, darling, it means with idiot forever. So when she calls him an idiot, she labels him. Once my girlfriend messaged me, I love you. Do you love me? I forgot to reply, but she did. And whatever she did after that, I could never forget. She bombarded me with all the nonsensically sensible accusations. You don't love me. No, Dinesh, you don't. You are careless. You are like every other guy. And worst of all, oh, I see. You are dating another girl. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है दिनेश, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. Don't talk to me, you cheat. After getting all these labels, I said to my girlfriend, darling, Whenever you evaluate me, follow the CRC method. Comment, recommend, comment. She looked at me as if I was crazy and yelled, "Are you mad or what?" I simply smiled and said, "Darling, you are wrong again. I am a Toastmaster." And just like that, she broke up with me. It was clear. It was very much clear that if your girlfriend is mad at you, your Toastmaster skills don't work. Apparently, jumping to conclusions is a common behavior that we all engage in, and it can lead to negative consequences. So what can we do to avoid it? Here are a few tips. Gather all the facts before making a decision. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Don't assume and ask questions to clarify your doubts. Be open to feedback and willing to change your perspective. Stay curious to learn more. If you still find yourself jumping to conclusions, say to yourself, बेसबब बात बढ़ाने